wanna get away, but I could use some company. If you're alone like me, we could go on a trip. Girl, I wanna see the sun, dive into the deep ocean, dance with you all night long, move as you swing your hips. Let's take a break from the stress and the hate. Feel the loving, feel the rhythm, singing oh na na, oh na na.
Hi everyone, my name is Ilyasa Simpson, aka Coach Illy. It is 7 o'clock on Monday Eastern Standard Time. This is the Charge Room Show. We are in a series right now, a series called Stop the Bullishhhh, breaking my silence. But it's not just my silence I'm breaking. I want to break your silence as well. This is the deal. People are walking around smiling when, in fact, once they get in their own secluded spaces and places, they are breaking at the seams, melting down, falling out, crying themselves to sleep, cracking all the way down. And I come every single Monday to talk about tips on people who are walking around broken, frustrated, with intense weight on their shoulders. They are going through depressive mood swings. They are suffering from depression. They are suffering from major depressive disorders. Everyone does not want to share, and you are sitting silently by yourself, isolating yourself, holding yourself down with some type of device to pretend that everything is okay. It is not okay. And I just love sharing tips every single Monday because you may be the one, or you may know someone who is going through depressive mood swings and do not want to talk to anyone about it. You may fear embarrassment. You may fear, how did I get here? I don't want to tell anyone. I am afraid to talk to anyone. I am saying tonight, we are talking about depression and suicidal thoughts. It is so important that you stop and get yourself some help. So please share this broadcast today, because we are dying slowly when we do not speak up and fight for our lives. Every day is not a good day. There are days where you fall down and you do not want to get up. There are days where you fall down, you roll over, you cover yourself up and sit in darkness. Please, it's time to open the shades and let the light in. Save yourself. This is Save Yourself Day. This is an elephant in the room that no one likes to discuss. We can fake with our family and friends that smile on our faces, but one thing you cannot do is sit and fake with yourself. Stop being in denial. Stop trying to pretend. Make believe time is over. Look in that mirror. I want you to look in the mirror, and if the person that you see in the mirror, the image that you see, you do not recognize, you do not know, you do not like, and it's making you very emotional to look at yourself in the mirror, it is time to talk to someone. Get the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions that are negative out of your spirit. We're going to pull them out. We're going to throw them in the garbage. And life is not easy. And whoever said life is easy, they lied. They lied because I too was going through depressive moods. I was walking around in pain. I looked in the mirror one day and could not recognize who I was. I was 4 to 5 shades darker, and I was looking in the mirror like, who in the world is that? But that made me stop in my tracks. It made me stop in my tracks and say, whoa, I don't know who that is. That is not me. And whoever that is, they must leave because I had to drop everything to save myself. So if I did it, I know you could do it too. I didn't think I had support, but I had to sit down with myself and say, I'm the one in isolation. I'm the one pushing everybody away from me. I'm the one looking at people like, don't talk to me. And I don't want to talk to you. I'm the one doing that. So being that I had to recognize I was doing this. I had to say, listen, self, you are not in a good space or a good place. You better fix it. You better fix it. And I'm telling you right now, for a person that came through, I'm telling you, you better fix it. So tonight we are going to talk about tips, and I'm telling y'all, share this broadcast because I know, again, every day is not a good day. Every night is not a good night. We do not have happy-go-lucky energy and spirits every single minute, second of the day. Some days, motivation does not show up. But guess what? You better show up even if motivation doesn't show up for you. Show up for yourself. So if you know someone who is struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, it is crucial to offer support and encourage them to seek professional help. So here are some tips. I need you to encourage professional help. Encourage someone. And if it's not so the other someone, if it's you, I need you to encourage yourself. I need you to understand that you are important, you are valuable, you are not worthless. You are important. I need you to encourage yourself. Sometimes we have to sit with ourselves. We have to apologize to ourselves for making wrong decisions, making wrong moves, turning left when we were supposed to turn right. Okay. There is a space and a place where we feel guilty for our past mistakes. Guess what? The past is the past. You can't change it, but you could change your tomorrow. You can change your next move. You can change with choice because you have a choice. Don't ever think that you are backed in a corner with no choices. It's that you have to make the decision to make a decision. Sometimes we don't like to make decisions. We don't like to make decisions for ourselves that will make the change happen, to make the shift happen to where we could say the struggle's over. There are people that like to sit in a struggle. Let that not be you. Let that not be you, the person that constantly complains but doesn't want to do anything about it. Let that not be you. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to encourage professional help. I suggest therapy and counseling. And you have to be honest, because if you're going in there not being honest, therapy is not going to work. You are wasting your time and the therapist time. So I strongly don't encourage that. I do not encourage you to go into an appointment because somebody, quote unquote, is making you go to this appointment and you're going to sit there and bull crap the whole session and just tell lies. You lying to yourself again? Baby, you better stop. If you don't go honest into the appointment, if you are not brutally honest with yourself in your appointment, you are wasting your time and you're wasting the therapist's time. Don't create something and then go, see, I told you this stuff don't work. First of all, it's you that's not working. You are not putting in the effort. You are not adding to the results of being free and healing. You're not doing that. You're making it worse. You're only making it worse. So I'm offering to find you the right mental health professional, or find somebody that can accompany you to your appointments. If you're scared to go by yourself, I strongly encourage and suggest, if you are going through negative feelings and emotions and cannot manage your life, you can't focus on your everyday, day-to-day activities, please seek help and talk to a therapist. Can't stress it enough. Talk to a therapist. Listen non-judgmentally. So if it's someone else you have in your life that is going through depression and suicidal thoughts, listen to them non-judgmentally, because this is what happens most times. Most people going through depression, they are always suffering because they may feel no one listens to them. No one listens to them. That's one of the things that brings them to a space of isolating themselves. No one is listening to me. No one is paying attention to me. I don't want to go through the pain because people are not paying me any attention. They don't feel validated, right? You have to listen non-judgmentally, because people will shut down when they feel that they are being judged. They will shut down immediately. So you have to create a safe, non-judgmental space for them to share their feelings and emotion. And sometimes it's just, they didn't ask you to talk. They just want you to sit and listen. So even if you just have to sit and just listen and don't say anything, just hold their hand, let them cry it out with the snot and the coughing and wiping their face. Do whatever they need to do. Let them get it out and just listen. Be empathetic. Validate their emotions. Show them that you really care. Because there's a lot of people out here that just don't give a damn. They don't care that the next person is not feeling well. They won't even ask you, how are you doing? They don't care. So when people back away and shut down, they go, well, what happened to so-and-so? No, you done said something. You showed them no type of space where their feelings matter. And they're not going to tell you. They're just going to back away. But this is what I need you to do. I need you to stay connected. I need you to have them stay connected on a regular basis. Even if it's just a simple text, stay connected, because once a person isolates themselves, depression can worsen. So make plans to spend time with the person that is going through their emotions. Do activities that both of you enjoy. Really them, not because it's not about you. It's really about them. So if you really know them, you're gonna, and if you don't know them, find out. Like ask them questions. Like, what do you like to do? What do you want to do? Right? You have to stay connected and keep them connected. Even if you keep texting them and they don't want to respond, but you know they're going through something, you just keep loving on them. Keep loving. I have done it so many times where it be days, weeks, months. I'm texting to make sure the person is okay because I want them to stay connected. If you don't know about depression, I strongly suggest that you educate yourself because there's some people in this world that walk around that feel, oh, I don't have any problems. There's a lot, there's many people feel, oh, I don't go through that, or I don't go through this. So it's again, it's not about you. Somebody else is going through it. And you can't even imagine because until the doors open in your court, you will be empathetic. Otherwise, you're not going to give a damn. You're not going to care that the next person is going through it. You're not going to care that the next person is in the dark. They're isolating themselves. They're staying away. Oh, they don't want to talk to me, so I don't want to talk to them. You, these days, people are dropping dead like wildfire. You can't assume that type of posture and have grudges. Oh, and then you go on Facebook. Oh, they look all right to me. They don't say nothing to me, so I'm not going to say nothing to them. The worst attitude to have. You don't never know what somebody is going through. That's the whole purpose of me pulling up this series, Stop the Bullish, because people take things in the in a most inappropriate ways and they make it about them. You're not looking to see what's really going on with the other person. You're not looking making a phone call to say, hey, how you doing? You could have that one phone call because you was on your ego trip. Put it down. That one phone call could save the other person's life, could bring a smile to their soul that they was of thirst to have a smile, but they were so down and in the dark, they couldn't feel their way to see that there's an open window right above them because they're looking down instead of looking up. Don't be that ego friend that is all about you, that is selfish and self-centered, that you, oh, I'm not talking to them. They not calling me, so I'm not calling them. I went through so much of that. And have a good day with that. Miss me with that bull crap, okay? Because I'm always gonna pick up a phone. I'm always gonna see what's going on. Somebody's regular, oh, because again, time goes by really fast, really fast. And days you at work, you just come home, work and work and work, and then it's the kids, then your family, and everything is going on. You wake up one day and it's 3, 4 months past and you ain't talked to nobody. It happened to me many times because my life is busy. And time will go by and people will be like, oh, she didn't call me. She must not be talking to me, so I'm not talking to her neither. Oh, she didn't tell me what was going on with her, so I guess I'm not her friend. I got many phone calls, and then when I finally got the time to call or text someone, I'm getting a whole earful of stuff. I'm not the type to say, oh, I'm not your friend because you didn't call me. No, I'm calling you. I'm that one. I'm calling you. I'm coming through. I'm stopping at your door. I'm knocking at the door. I am that friend. It may take me a minute to get to you, but that doesn't mean I don't love you. Sometimes years go by, but life be lifing. And you can't look at other people thinking that, oh, they're okay and you mad. First of all, what the hell is you mad at? Let's go there. What are you mad at? Why somebody got to kiss your ass? I'm just a little lost with that, but okay. Stay connected to the people. And this is the other part. Check on your strong friends. Nobody checks on the strong friends. Okay, so let's keep it going. I just need, if you don't know anything about depression or you just hear the word and say, oh, yeah, 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 I need you to educate yourself so you can better understand what your friend or family member is going through. Knowledge is power, and knowledge can help you help yourself and your friend even more so to be supportive. Okay? So encourage healthy habits. Promote regular exercise, a balanced diet. You'd be surprised how food will mess up your mood. You'll be surprised. Food can mess up your mood. You hear me? And this is the one thing I keep telling y'all. Avoid alcohol and drug use when you are not feeling well. And that what people do, they run towards alcohol and drug use, jamming themselves up. I already talked about when this series started, I talked about silent depression. I talked about silent depression and sex. I talked about silent depression and alcohol. I talked about silent depression and isolation. And now I'm on silent depression and suicidal thoughts. This thing is real. This thing is, people don't want to talk about it, but baby, y'all better listen because people are dropping like flies, dying because they're going through so much pain and weight on their shoulders and they can't handle it. And they are saying, I am checking out. Let that not be you. Let that not be you. You are drinking. That drinking will place you in a deeper hole than what you start. You want to use drugs? Using drugs will place you in a deeper hole than where you started because you don't want to talk it out. You don't want to pull it out your system. The only way the pain is going to go away is if you confront it and let it go. You got to confront it. You have to find a way to manage some pain, some pieces of pain. You have to pull it and separate it and mat it out, lay it out like a puzzle. So because you have to reconstruct your mindset and your heart, right? You got to reconstruct it. So you have to pull out the pieces and lay it down and see where they go. Because the places that where you have it, you're harboring your pain. Oh, come on, Jesus. You are harboring your pain. So your emotions are going through a pendulum, hitting it back and forth, and you going upswing, downswing, upswing. And every day you're going through something else. And if you're not able to talk about it, you want to run and get some vices that will hold you in that dark pen and you will never leave. I am strongly encouraging you. If this is you, if I'm talking to you, get some help. If you know someone is going through it, help them get some help. It's hard. And there's a place that you have to create a boundary for yourself and release it to God and surrender and say, I'm going to pray for you because it's to the point I'm wearing myself down trying to help you. I don't need you to wear you down. I don't need the people that love you to be worn down because you don't want to get help with just for yourself. because everyone that loves you, first of all, when you isolate yourself from your family and friends that love you, that really love you, you're being selfish. You're being selfish in a way where you are demanding, leave me alone, and they love you. Your presence in their lives, the love that you had with them, they are missing you. And you don't care because you don't see it, because I bet you sitting up there looking at them like they don't care about me. They don't call me. You don't let them call you because they're texting you to try to stay connected, right? But you ignoring the text, you ignoring the phone calls, you ignoring the voicemails, you ignoring at the door, you telling people to go away. How dare you? You are denying them to love you. And then you want to turn around and throw venom at them. Don't talk to me. F y'all. It goes like that. Okay, you're going through changes, and it's okay. But you have to learn how to heal. You have to forgive yourself, forgive the situation, and heal yourself so you can learn how to love yourself and love others better. So I'm just here to give some tips, y'all, some tips, because this is serious. This is an elephant in the room that nobody likes to talk about, but I'm here to talk about them because nobody wants to talk about them. So yeah. Promote some regular exercise, the balanced diet, have some sufficient sleep. Ooh, let's talk about the sleep. You depressed and you moody, baby, sleep is what sleep? You can't sleep at night. You can't sleep at night. We have to change that. We have to change your narrative. And if you don't let go of that pain, agree to let go of that pain, you will forever be miserable. You will be bitter. You will be walking around with an ugly, holy soul. And I'm talking about whole with HOLE, okay? Not HOLY, whole, but a hole, HOLE. You have a hole in your soul. I'm letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Offer practical help. Assist yourself, or have somebody assist you, or you assist somebody, whoever the person is. They call them an IP, the individual person who is having the problem. Assist with daily tasks. Sometimes your daily living skills are neglected. Your daily living activities are neglected. You don't want to wash. You don't want to shower. You don't want to brush your teeth. You don't want to get up out of bed. You don't want to cook to eat. You don't want to go grocery shopping. You don't want to clean your place of living. Listen, there's a space where you want to ball up in a knot, and everything gets really, really black. Those days feel like you're sinking in quicksand. And even if you wanted to speak or yell for help, you find that your voice is missing. Yeah, it gets like that. But I'm here to let you know there is light at the end of the tunnel. Just open your eyes and lift your head towards the light. God is your light. He is your power source. He will lift you up out that sinking sand, y'all. Because when no one else can hear you, No one else will see you. God sees you. You just gotta call on him and say, Lord, help me. That's all you have to say. And watch God. I'm telling you from experience because I've been there. It's only 3 words. Lord, help me. And God flipped that thing around immediately and suddenly so I could see the light. I felt his power. The energy was everlasting. And I realized God never left me. So the small gestures of running to the store for somebody, helping them clean their residence, helping them wash their clothes, cooking them a meal. I don't know if I said that, but I'm saying it again. That meal makes a difference. That's why I love cooking and giving out my food, y'all, because food is definitely the highlight of a soul. The taste good flavors flow through your bloodstream and you feel that warmth going from your mouth down your esophagus through your to your stomach, and it feels warm and good. That put a smile on your face. That changes things. So doing small gestures to make somebody smile and say, encourage them to say, hey, I could do it today. Go minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. I am encouraging you, encourage communication, encourage them to express their feelings, whether it's through writing, whether through art or talking. My freedom came from writing. I didn't know that I could write. God let me know that I had to pull that pain up out of me. So he said, you gonna write. He used to wake me up 4 something, 3 something in the morning, write. I was like, God, what am I writing? He said, just write. And I would write. And he was working on me. I didn't even know he was putting books inside my spirit. I wrote my first book in one night. One night. I wrote it in one night and I published it in 90 days. Now I have 6 published writings. I didn't even know I had it in me. But I didn't write and publish books for money. That wasn't my goal. I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't even there. I wrote to heal my soul. And man, did it feel good. It felt good. So now I'm at a place where my spirit is free. I can run like horses on a beach, feeling free. I'm telling you, if you take time out to pull that pain out of you and be patient with yourself, forgive yourself, be brutally honest with yourself, avoid pressures by comparing yourselves to other people. Stop looking at other people saying, well, why is she doing this and why is he doing that? And look at me. Look at you. You are at a space where God wants you to be. And if you don't put effort into what you want and put action to your words, baby, you want to stay there in that one spot. Because it's not just the words, it's the action. It's the action. You got to familiarize yourself to your own space, to your own place, and stand firm on who you are. And when you recognize that you are valuable, you have worth, acknowledge that thing, baby, your posture gonna change. What negative thoughts will you have? Because your posture has now changed, because now you know who you are. But you got to go through the process. And I'm telling you right now, you better snap out of it. Snap out of your struggles. Stop sitting in a space of darkness. Snap out of your struggles. Say to yourself, I want help. Go to God, said, Lord, help me. That's 3 words. I want help. Lord, help me. That's 3 words on either side. Either side. But you got to snap out of it. You got to say, listen, I want to live. Do you want to live or do you want to die slowly? What you want to do? What you want to do? I chose to live because I want to live for me, not for no one else, not even my son. I have to live for me. If I'm not good, nobody attached to me is going to be any good. I'm not going to be good to them, for them, if I'm not good, right? I know that I am good inside and outside because I take care of myself. I practice self-care. I communicate myself out and always pull out anything that is hitting my head in the wrong way. Because God don't honor confusion, baby. There's no walking around and saying, oh, I'm confused. The hell you are. You just not being honest with yourself. Let's go there. Let's talk about it. There will be no elephants in my room. There's no elephants in the charge room. I strongly suggest you take the elephants out of your room, trying to act like they're not there. They're the biggest thing floating around. So I'm just saying, I need you to know the warning signs. Familiarize yourself with the signs of suicidal thoughts, such as talking about death, giving away your possessions, expressing a sense of hopelessness. Because what people do is they walk around, they tell people goodbye, but not using the words goodbye. You'll be surprised. I want you to encourage crisis support. And in this situation, this is of urgency, y'all. Because people, they don't pay people attention. And then when they do commit suicide, it's like, oh my God, I didn't realize it. Oh my God, how could this happen? You right in front of them and still didn't see it. That means you wasn't hearing them or seeing them. That means you weren't doing that. So the crisis hotline is available and you will see it because I have it posted. So write it down, and always go to the nearest emergency room when someone is in trouble. You put them in a car and take them there, or call 911. Call 911. In some cases, you may have a close family member or a close friend that you can call for support. But whatever it is, do it. Don't sit there in the dark. Don't let your friends or family sit in the dark. Do something. Do something. And remember, support is important. You are not the substitute for professional help. When it's severe, professional help is necessary. You may want to hide, you want to be in denial, you want to lie to yourself, you want to lie to the people who love you. I'm telling you, get you some professional help. Counseling or therapy is a must. So thank you for coming by. Please share this broadcast. My name is Ilyasa Simpson, aka Coach Illy. This is Stop the Bullish series, Breaking Our Silence. And like I said, I need you to break your silence because this is not a season for you to stay quiet. Thank you for Mindset Monday. Thank you for being supporting Mindset Monday. I need you to like us on Facebook. I need you to follow us on Instagram. I need you to subscribe to us on YouTube or the charge room. So thank you for coming by and have a great night.
Hi, everyone. This is Ilyasa Simpson, aka Coach Illy of the Charge Room. The Charge Room has an additional entity called the Divine Expressions Media. If you're looking to be a show owner, yes, host your own show. Whether you are a content creator or just someone that wants to start fresh from the beginning and you had a dream to be on TV, this is your time. This is your moment. Become a show owner today. I have 5 spots available. And guess what? Your show will be aired on Roku, Fire, and Apple TV platforms. So connect with us today. Text show to 917-810-7400. Come, let's connect to put you on the air.
I wanna get away, but I could use some company.